How does a man get Me Too'd from the grave? Well, apparently that's possible. Rapper Takeoff, who tragically lost his life last November, is being Me Too'd. And it gets worse when you look at the details of what's going on. Okay, the woman who sued Takeoff for rape wants his mother to be the defendant for lawsuit to continue. That word continue is a little shaky right there. But I'll get back to that. On December 8th, the plaintiff, who is suing Takeoff for an alleged 2020 rape, has filed court documents requesting that the case continue despite the rapper's death last November. The woman is reportedly requesting Takeoff's mother, Tatiana Davenport, step into the defendant role in the case since she is the acting administrator of his estate. A judge will probably make a decision on the motion during the next hearing for the case on February 22nd of next year. But it gets weird. Jane Doe claims she was at a party attended by Takeoff when he began staring at her, making her uncomfortable, because women get really uncomfortable when famous millionaire rappers stare at them. She claims the rapper later saw her with DJ Darrell, which sparked an argument between the two men. She then alleged Takeoff came into a room she was in and raped her despite her objecting to his advances. Now, back then, Takeoff's team denied all of those statements. We have reviewed the allegations and have similarly done our own due diligence. What has become abundantly clear is that the allegations made against Takeoff are patently and provably false. The claims and statements made regarding the lawsuits indicate that the plaintiff's representatives have not spoken with the relevant witnesses or reviewed available evidence. They go on to say that this was an exploitative money grab. As his counsel, we are well aware and well versed on the importance of civil and criminal prosecution of true SA. This is not one of those situations. Now, it gets interesting here. In April of 2021, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office decided not to pursue criminal charges in this case. So it has essentially been thrown out. But now that he's gone and not here to defend himself, she seems to feel that she has a leg up on this thing, and to try to make it a situation where his mother has to be in there and be his representative and nobody gets to hear his side of the story. It's just her word against the non-word of a dead man. And that's literally what this case is going to come down to. They already said that early on in the whole process that part of the reason that it was thrown out because proper evidence was not gathered, proper witnesses were not, even interviewed. There probably were no proper witnesses. It probably was a money grab, and that's how a lot of these things work. That's how a lot of it goes down when the words and the definition of what's actually SA and what isn't, what's actually grape and what isn't, when the waters of that get really murky, anything could qualify as anything, and it's her word against his. Me Too movement plus believe all women makes it to where it is feasibly possible that she may be able to go down there and get money from the estate of a man who is no longer with us. And sometimes I think I have an unfair amount of skepticism when it comes to a lot of these, but we've seen too many cases. Even with Chris Brown's situation, he proved beyond reasonable doubt that this woman basically accused him of SA because he ghosted her. Like, it's so many situations like that. Jonathan Majors is being proved, it wasn't an SA situation, but he's being proved innocent right now. If you really follow that trial, a lot of these men who are accused by these women, where they have opened up a pipeline to where basically any woman can say anything about any rich man, dead or alive. If it's thrown out in criminal court, they still could possibly get something done in civil court. And some people will pay money for the person to go away. It is a money grab. I recently heard a woman say, if one man did it to one woman, then how do you know that this man didn't do it to that woman, or this man didn't do it to the other one? It's like you never know. So it all has to be taken into consideration. And when everything has to be taken into consideration, that anything that a woman accuses a man of, you do end up in these situations right here, where a dead man whose trial already has been thrown out in criminal court is now being tried after his life is over in civil court. Make it make sense, because you can't make this stuff up. I'm using everybody's tagline. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you like this video, you'll like this video. We out of here. Peace.